sound. Wicked, it's working. Hello, people from the internet. My name is Multiplier, and I make music. I say music, it's more like angry noises like this. And I'm going to be showing you how to make that kind of stuff crazy quickly, because we are using Native Instruments Massive, which is fucking amazing. And we all know it's amazing for bass, and how quickly you can make bass with it, and how everyone who does dubstep uses it, because we're all lazy and can't be bothered to do anything original. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that kind of shit real quickly. Or I might ramble. I'll probably ramble, but yeah, I'm going to show you how to make it. Yeah, so let's go. Let's get into it. I'm not going to explain how like Massive works. I'm just going to kind of show you roughly what's going on. Yeah, so you know how to make crazy bass. So, new sound, because we're going to make something new, because we're just like riffing like improv jazz, that kind of stuff right now. So, first thing you want to do is you want to have the sub bass working inside Massive, because it's how I like to do it. It's just a lot easier. Why not? It's easier than layering up a sub bass layer later. So I want to use the middle bit of my keyboard, so I'm going to detune Oscillator 1 to 3 octaves down to 36, which is 3 octaves, and this is where the sub bass comes from. And yeah, just take a square wave, say a square saw, so square, saw, square, saw, square. Let's leave it square, square's fine. Intensity down, that makes it kind of more like a sine wave. And then amplitude up, and yeah, let's go. Let's see what it looks like. You probably need headphones or speakers to hear that, but it reminded me we haven't set up Massive. So number 4, if you don't know how Massive works, this is your amplitude envelope. It's worth noting. So for bass, attack down, level up, just kind of keeps it held up there. No attack time, boom, done, next. And also while I'm here, oscillator, restart by gate, just click it. If you don't know what it does, you best click it basically. If you know what it does, you can leave it unclicked. And yeah, cool, let's go. Let's see what it sounds like now. Maybe not quite loud enough. Maybe louder. Cool, close enough. Yeah, I'm using this spectrum down here where I'll reset it. Cool. This spectrum down here, just so I can see where the sub bass is hitting, and it's just to basically make sure that the notes I'm hitting are all kind of in this sub bass region from about 40 to 60. It's really important. That's where you want your sub bass to hit. You don't want it hitting an octave higher, because then it's not deep, and then you don't get people all smiley and stuff. So yeah, cool. Sub bass done. Sub bass coming through oscillator 1. Boom, awesome. Next, oscillator 2. First of all, let's turn it on, and then we want this to add character. So we're going to stick this down to 24, although 12 works too. It's basically, this thing is going to play with this thing, and they're all going to have lots of bass fun, and then cool noise is going to come out. That's how it all works. Just trust me, that is how it works. So we're going to pick something weird to start off with, just because why not? What about kangaroos? Who doesn't love kangaroos and all they're hopping about? So let's see what we've got so far. Stupid. Choose another one. Click. It's not too bad. I'm going to find a nicer one. I said this would be a quick bass, but fuck it. Screw you. I like it there, and even better, it's a duck. Cool. So we picked a cool thing like an animal, because animals are cool. They make cool bass, and found a bit where it sounds nice, and that's going to be the basis of our noise. Next, we're not going to low pass that shit because can't be bothered, and can't be bothered, to be honest. Yeah, done. I like a bit of mid-range in my bass because I'm all new school like that. I'm part of this Brostep crowd. Yeah, bring on the hate. So first of all, like rule 101 of this bass that everyone's doing in dubstep and electro is you need to what's the word for it? Tube it. So classic tube, teletube or Braun tube. And it's not actually called tubing it, it's called distortion, but I couldn't think of that word a second ago. So you don't really need to worry how it works, just the more you turn it up, the better it sounds. See? Watch. Wait. It's not making a huge difference. Wait, try that. Okay, scratch what I just said. Normally, if you have a sound, whacking a load of distortion on gives it all that mid-range like crunch. But it's already got a pretty cool sound to begin with, so fuck it. Turn it off. Actually... if you're wondering why I'm being slow and annoying, it's because I'm trying to do all this with one hand. Don't ask why. I crashed into a tree on my bike, so I've kind of got a broken hand/wrist. Okay, so I faffed about for a while, but I'm just picking the nicest distortion sound I can. Normally, if you pick a different one, I've noticed you just want to whack it up to like max or something, or near max, and it makes a cooler sound. But there's something about this duck. I haven't used the duck one before, and it's kind of making things awkward. So my make bass really quickly hasn't turned out as quickly as I thought, but who cares? If you watched all this, sunk cost, forget it. Next, move on. So we've used the distortion thing, which are the tubes, to kind of give it a bit more crunch, a little bit more mid-range weight especially. And if you want your bass to sound big, because everyone wants a big sound, especially dudes like Nero, you just got to whack a reverb on there. And then look, check this out. Maybe... Well, yeah, that's just up to you. Depends where you want the bass and what you like. But reverb makes it sound big, and the bigger size you have makes it sound big, like it's in this cathedral-y type place, and dry where it's kind of obvious. But yeah, that's all you really need, to be honest. And then if you want that cool kind of modulating stuff, you want to modulate normally this, the wavetable position. Oh wait, we haven't even detuned it. What's going on? I should have probably restarted the vid, but screw it. I don't care. I'm going to tell you all in the description to skip past this or just watch it. The reason the distortion wasn't working is because I hadn't detuned one of them. And if you want to know why detuning stuff's a good idea of making synths, look up dissonance. That's basically what happens, but you want it, basically. And yeah, you see how it sounds all awesome now. No distortion. Distortion. Pretty rad, right? And then if you just fine tune the detune, you change the frequency of that, like modulation. Well, not modulation, the kind of wobbly stuff. Pretty rad. Yeah, so if you want to like add more modulation, I'll give an example. So envelope 1, let's whack the attack up, level down, decay up a bit, just so we can hear what's going on. Click, click, drag. Now let's hear weird shit going on. Cool. So yeah, that just gives you an example. We kind of play with these parameters of the envelope, and then it modulates that. And yeah, let's do another example. Why not? Why not? What should I do? Let's do a low pass, because sometimes you want to low pass it. So I'll show you how that works. Drag them all up to filter 1, so it goes into filter 1. Put them in series. Why not? And then all out mix 1, so it's basically only going through filter 1, and then low pass 2. Just pick that randomly, and then stop working. What's going wrong? Am I mongoloid? You know what? That's a cool sound, and I don't care that I kind of screwed up a few times getting there, but if I did that quickly and I didn't screw about and you ignore the time take arbitrarily choosing sounds, it's really quick. All you really did is oscillator 1, sub bass, oscillator 2 plays with that by just detuning it and having it an octave up, and then low pass for lulls and giggles. And then classic tube, just the distortion, choose a different sound. Which tube sounds best depends on your ears, how weird you are, and what other noises you had here. And then a bit of reverb to make it sound big, like you're an epic dubstep warrior or some things. And envelope is just one way of modulating shit. And if you want a really interesting sound, sometimes you can just fake it and then just throw some other shit on and it'll sound interesting, but you can also modulate more stuff with these things here, although you don't really need to use them too much. You'll be surprised how little you need to do to make it sound really complicated, especially with detuning. That's probably one of the most important beginner tips, which you may not have realized, is you're supposed to detune the other oscillators, and that gives the dissonance, and it also which gives it the cool character, and it means stuff like your distortion and even reverb sounds way better. So yeah, here's the noise we made. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Fuck it, I call that the end. Ask me questions in the comments and I'll try and respond if I remember to, but I'm pretty sure I will. Probably best to ask me on Facebook if you really want a response, because better at checking that if I haven't explained anything. But yeah, also check me out on the Facebook, as I said. All the links are in the description, I think, of the video. At least they will be. It's kind of me talking about the future that hasn't happened yet. Philosophy. Yeah, check out my SoundCloud. I've got loads of tracks where I use bass. Got what else? Twitter, if you want to hear me ramble about shit. But you get enough of that from these videos, so whatever. Sweet. Have fun making bass sounds. Remember, if in doubt, just turn all the knobs up. Yeah, and make sure you're listening as loud as possible, and you turn up the volume of your headphones, because then your bass sounds really good, even if it's not. Bit of self-confidence boosting, just do that. A bit of a trick. And yeah, happy massiving. Cool.